This is the zenith of wilderness engineering. A lone man, armed with nothing but primal skills and sheer will, is about to transform this colossal tree into a subterranean palace. He discovers a natural cavern formed by the ancient roots, a perfect foundation for his ambitious project. But first, he must conquer the darkness within. He unpacks his tools, preparing to craft a torch. With practiced hands, he wraps flammable jute rope around a sturdy branch, creating a primitive lantern. A spark from the flint, and fire is born, pushing back the shadows. Torch in hand, he cautiously approaches the maw of the cave, the flickering flame revealing a complex labyrinth of wooden walls and earthy passages. He explores deeper, the firelight dancing across the gnarled surfaces, assessing the structural integrity of his future home. Satisfied with his initial survey, he extinguishes the torch and prepares for the real work to begin. The next phase is a battle of brute force, clearing the interior. With a large machete, he hacks away at tangled vines and loose debris, carving out a livable space from the raw, untamed earth. The ground must be leveled, the walls smoothed. He discovers a massive piece of rotted wood embedded in the wall, a significant obstacle. With tremendous effort, he pries it loose, revealing a new opening to the outside world. He clears another panel, further expanding his domain and improving ventilation. Now, for the floor. Armed with a small shovel, he begins the meticulous process of excavation. He tirelessly removes soil and rock, shaping the ground into a flat, stable surface. As if on cue, the heavens open up, and a gentle rain begins to fall. But the weather is no deterrent. He continues his work inside the shelter, protected from the elements. The excavation complete, he ventures back into the forest. He needs building materials, harvesting sturdy branches for the next phase of construction. He brings the timber back to his work site, ready to build. He drives the sharpened sticks into the soft earth, creating a vertical retaining wall. This isn't just a simple fence, it is a foundational element for a raised living platform. He meticulously carves mortises into the ground with a chisel, and with an axe, splits smaller logs to create perfectly sized slats. He lays down horizontal beams, locking them into the vertical supports. The frame for his sleeping area begins to take shape, a testament to his precise craftsmanship. He inspects his work, ensuring every joint is secure. Next, for insulation and comfort, he fills the lower level with a thick layer of wood chips and bark. Now, he begins construction on the bed frame itself. Using a hand drill, he bores holes into the base logs, then hammers in wooden pegs to join the pieces. He crafts an elegant, curved structure that will form the main support for his bed. He tests its strength and even its comfort. A master builder admiring his creation. He adds a lower retaining wall, securing it with flexible branches and reinforcing the base with packed earth. Even the local wildlife, a curious gecko, seems to be inspecting his progress. Now for the most ambitious part yet, a suspended second floor. He prepares a massive log, drilling deep holes through its core. He strips the bark and shapes the ends, preparing it to be the main support beam for his loft. He hauls the heavy beam into the cave and climbs to the upper level. He drills corresponding holes into the tree wall itself, a feat of incredible strength and precision. He masterfully slots the massive beam into place, creating the foundation for his master bedroom. Next, he inserts smaller sticks through the holes in the beam, forming the base of the loft floor. He trims them to size, ensuring a perfect fit. But a simple slat floor won't do. This artisan begins weaving a complex web of flexible vines. He meticulously interlaces them, creating a strong, breathable, and surprisingly comfortable mattress base. The result is a stunning piece of natural architecture, a suspended bed fit for a king of the wilderness. No fortress is complete without a grand entrance. He bends and secures long vines into a perfect circle, crafting a magical, hobbit-style door frame. He installs the frame at the entrance, giving the shelter a unique and welcoming aesthetic. He reinforces the structure, hammering in support pegs and lashing everything together with more vines. This weaving technique not only adds immense strength but also contributes to the organic beauty of the build. With the main structure complete, he turns his attention to the roof. He digs up clay, mixing it with water to create a natural mortar. He painstakingly applies a thick layer of mud over the entire roof structure. This creates a waterproof, insulated, and fire-resistant seal, essential for long-term survival. For the final touch, he adds a layer of dried grass and moss, perfectly camouflaging his home into the hillside. He then begins the fine detailing, scraping and smoothing the interior root walls with his knife. A shelter is not a home without warmth. He identifies a piece of rotted wood perfect for his next creation. He splits it open, revealing a soft, workable core. Using a chisel and axe, he masterfully hollows out the log, creating a rectangular cavity. This will become the firebox for his integrated stove. He coats the inside with clay for fireproofing and installs it into the wall. To handle the smoke, he devises an ingenious chimney system. He finds a thick stalk of bamboo, saws it to length, and carves out a connecting flue. He installs the bamboo pipe, connecting it to the firebox, and venting it through the roof. The moment of truth, he lights the first fire. Success! The smoke funnels perfectly up the chimney, leaving the interior clear and breathable. He can finally rest in his warm, dry, and now smoke-free shelter. A new day dawns and the work continues. He refines the chimney base, sealing every gap with more clay. He even sculpts a dedicated hearth, turning the simple fire pit into a proper indoor stove. The shelter is now a fully functional home, ready for the final touches. He begins milling lumber, sawing a large log into flat, usable planks for flooring and furniture. He carries the freshly cut boards inside, preparing to install a proper wooden floor. He chisels slots into the walls and hammers the planks into place, creating a solid, elevated deck. He even custom fits boards around the natural curves of the tree roots. The final piece slots in perfectly, completing the floor. Next, a door. He finds a naturally curved piece of wood, the perfect shape for a handle or latch. He fabricates a large wooden slab for the door itself. Using a clever rope and peg hinge system, he mounts the door. He even crafts a sturdy ladder for easy access to the sleeping loft. The ground floor needs paving. He meticulously lays down flat stones, creating a clean and durable surface. He builds a multi-tiered shelving unit for storage, placing his pots and supplies in their new home. With the construction complete, it is time to make this house a home. He lights a fire in his high-efficiency stove, the flames roaring to life. He lights a candle, adding a warm, ambient glow to the interior. He lays out his sleeping mat, preparing for a comfortable night. After months of hard labor, it is time for a celebratory feast. He prepares a cut of meat, seasoning it generously. He sears it in a pan over the open flame, the sound sizzling through the quiet cave. He chops fresh tomatoes and cucumbers for a side salad, a balanced meal in the heart of the wild. The meal is ready, a delicious reward for his incredible perseverance. He sits by the fire, savoring every bite, the warmth of the flames matching the warmth of his satisfaction.